Wow. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
I tell you now, it's worth coming into the fort for the tour and this magnificent view alone. This is so exciting. Today we're finally going to go and see Baltit Fort Hunza. This is an amazing piece of architecture, so old, and here's a sign. Can't wait.
Thank you very much. 1,500 to get in, and you get a very nice ticket.
And one thing I have to say, I absolutely love the hat from the security man from here. That is so wonderful. And
Peacock.
yeah, and what is the other feather, please? Is
Peacock,
it
peacock.
Peacock. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is what the fort looks like, because we can't get too many long shots, but it's absolutely amazing. 800 years old. It actually dates back to the 8th century. There was an original fort here, and this was built overlooking the rivers, the confluence of the rivers, guarding the Karimabad Pass, mountain pass. So it controlled the trade route between Central Asia and South Asia, and also kept out any invaders from the territory. Let's go and have a look.
Just look at this stunning carved door on the way up to the fort. It's an Ismaili mosque. So beautiful. And some amazing older houses. Hunza style buildings on the way up as well.
Why do they build forts on top of impossibly difficult hills to climb? Because they're strategically important, of course. Now look at this on the entrance. We've got this fantastic kind of bridge over the top of us. Lovely Hunza architecture. And you can see the detail in the woodwork as well.
Wow. Oh, it's lovely and cool under here.
Yeah. Now, apparently, the mayor of Hunza, who was the ruler of the land, was in this fort until 1945, when they left it. That went down to another palace. It went to rack and ruin. Apparently UNESCO and the Aga Khan all put money in and helped restore it, which is really great. Keep this thing alive because it's really, really important.
Wasn't it reopened in 1996?
I'm not sure, but it's open now. That's the important thing. Now look at the commanding view you have over the valley. You can see why it was built here. And here is the fort above us. Very well restored. Some lovely woodwork there. And the clay, kind of adobe walls. Looks really nice. What a fantastic setting for a fort. Mountains in all directions.
So we're heading inside now. From what I can gather, you can only go inside if you're on a tour. And we've been told there's a tour starting now.
It's your postcard, sir.
Excellent. Nice souvenir.
Welcome.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Love your moustache.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you.
You can see later on. It's very long.
Oh, really? Oh, wonderful. Okay, perfect.
On the way back, you can ask him.
Okay, thank you. Wow, so for you tall people, i.e. over 5'4".
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
And welcome to Baltit Fort.
So definitely mind your head.
Watch your head.
Top looks like the places we saw in Tajikistan. It might be a bit too dark here, but the traditional homes for the people who lived there, who were also Ismaili Muslims.
And this is from Uzbekistan, the carpet, 150 years old. Ali's taking a different approach to getting through. Honestly, this is when I'm so pleased I'm short, if you know what I mean.
It's really good, but unfortunately it's really rushed, so you have to go from room to room with the tour, and you don't get time to really have a good look at the stuff inside. That's the downside of this.
This is a royal kitchen, and here are some cooking pots. So metal pots introduced from China after 19th century. So before 19th century, they used wood and stone pots. Every old house of Hunza, you can find this structure. This is the oldest structure of fort, 800 years old. You can see black layer on the wood, So this is smoke layer. Center portion open for skylight for ventilation.
As I was saying before in the other room about the roof, you get a better example of it here because the light's coming through. I love the intricate patterns. It's exactly the same as it was in the Wakhan Valley.
Too much layers for make a circulate for smoke.
Yeah, it's a lovely design.
When
Looks
this
good.
design come to the Central Asia, we give Islamic concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a 5 layers.
So the patterns
Yeah,
are
yeah,
for that
yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
To the next level.
Okay. Wow. It's suddenly so beautiful and light.
Yes. So now we are here 2,500 meter above sea level, and we can see some peaks which are in the Karakoram range. All surrounds the Karakoram range mountains. So today weather is not clear. I show the just directions. So this direction is Rakaposhi. Rakaposhi is 7,788 meter above sea level, and this direction there's a Dhiran peak 7,266 meter. That one's the Golden Peak. We can see little bit. So Golden Peak 7,027 meter, and the back side there's a Uttar Peak 7,388 meter. And behind this mountain there's a Ladyfinger and also Hunza Peak. So these peaks we can see from Eagle's Nest. Actually top there the hotel name is Eagle's Nest, but well name is the Duikar Valley.
This view is absolutely and totally stunning. I tell you now, it's worth coming into the fort for the tour and this magnificent view alone.
Absolutely magnificent. The scenery alone, but the atmosphere in this fort, you know, it really feels like there's some good history here.
So we've just learnt from the very informative guide that the Mir's powers were actually taken away in 1974. So it's a ceremonial title only today, but they still live here, right down the valley, which is wonderful. But this fort itself, they left in 1945. So the Mir actually donated this fort to the community in 1990. Now it took 6 years for it to be restored, and that was with the help of the Aga Khan Foundation and various embassies as well. And now it's just, I don't know, it's like a living, breathing, beautiful piece of history. So if you do come to Karimabad, definitely come up to the Baltit fort. This place is amazing. So the other fort in Hunza is the Altit fort. You can see straight down there, like it's a lot lower. It's supposed to also be absolutely beautiful. I'm not too sure if we'll have the energy to go there while we're here, Lee.
And there's a viewpoint above the Eagle's Nest. It takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to walk up there, which has a commanding view of the whole valley. There's amazing views everywhere you look here.
Wow. There's a flag. Wow, that amazing view out the window. It's so wonderful, and the coloured glass is from the British period.
The light's amazing, really, just open it all up.
It is so wonderful, and this is the winter bedroom. I suppose it's like in the middle of the fort, so it'll keep it nice and warm. It's so beautifully done. So these guns are from the 1700s. This camel hair carpet is 150 years old. There's like paper money from China in the 1930s. This is the fort before restoration in 1987. How wonderful that the Aga Khan stepped in with his foundation and restored this to its former glory.
This is brilliant, far better than I expected. I wasn't expecting just an empty palace, but like, it's just so well kept and well preserved. Well done, brilliant job.
The guided tour is included in the ticket, you know, which is so cool. Landscape ahead, wow! I haven't seen this side before, but look at that landslide.
Nice bridge there. I'm sure you'd love to cross, Mandy.
Oh, blink! I didn't even notice the bridge. Wow, and look at the cannon. Manufactured 1869, 1870.
It's amazing. We'll have to just sit back now and enjoy the scenery and just make the most of the fort. I would have loved to spend a bit more time inside because it was so beautiful, but you have to get people through there, I suppose.
Yes.
So very informative, really good, well worth the trip. Come to the Baltit fort.
We are so spoiled here. Oh my word.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, it is absolutely beautiful.
The best facial topiary I've seen in the whole of Pakistan.
Oh
so
no,
far.
I bet Lee's got beard envy, yep. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like that before.
Wow.
He have to care a lot, you know. He have to give some apricot oil
Oh, is that the
Otherwise, yeah.
secret
Takes a
apricot
lot of
oil?
care and attention.
Well,
He's saying that I care my mustache more than my children.
and I just want to say a huge thank you to Sarah from London. We've used your buy me a coffee money to pay to go into this like amazing fort, and it's been absolutely brilliant. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. It's a great opportunity for us to see it and to show it to everyone else as well. Today's a beautiful day, so I thought I'd go and have a wander while Mandy chills in the room. I've come down below the Baltit fort, which is where we were yesterday, up on the fort there. We've got the mountains here. I'm going to try and head to the Eagle's Nest, which is a wonderful viewpoint right up the top here. It's apparently 2 hours walk on Google. I'm not quite sure if that's right. I'm going to cross this bridge and go up to this valley. We've got the Altit fort down below, which I might end up at. Maybe I can hitchhike a little bit. I don't know, I'm just going to wing it today. I'll see if I can get up there and show you the amazing view from the top and show what a good day or a half day walk would be like out of Hunza, Karimabad. It's a dusty track. I was hoping there'd be some cars around, but as we can see, I don't think there's going to be too many cars on this road. One of the challenges about trekking in Pakistan, or travelling in Pakistan for that matter, is that there's no real guidebooks out there. Like the Lonely Planet hasn't done one for years. So you get your information online and it's a bit scratchy, you know, some good blogs out there, but you wing it as you go. And like with this trek, couldn't find any information about transport. I could have probably organised something in the city, but I fancied a walk today. I can see that the lower road down there, there's vans and cars coming and going, so that may have been an option for transport. And I'm on a high road here, which is like quite remote, but it's really beautiful and the scenery is wonderful. So it's more about getting out here in the scenery and getting lost and enjoying it than it is about the destination, I think. I just met three lovely old village gentlemen behind me there, and I'm a bit shy to take the camera out sometimes when you have these interactions. Lovely old chaps, 90-year-old man, fit as a fiddle, worked in the fields all his life, picking apricots and whatever they do here, farming, but a real inspiration and so lovely, kind and generous. Like, shook my hand, welcomed me to the village. It's so beautiful. So I'm now about 2 or 3 kilometers further up the track. Car behind me, lovely chap pulled up, first car that went past. You're welcome to jump in and come along. He's picking up his sister and he's bought me a couple of K up the road, which is wonderful. Saves my legs a little bit and I can relax and enjoy the rest of the journey. Such good people here, unbelievable. So to say about an hour and a half's walking, Faisal Karim just picked me up on his lovely motorbike here and brought me right up to the top. Thank you very much, it's so kind of you. The hospitality and the kindness of Pakistani people is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. So what could have been a 2 or 3 hour walk has been a 1 hour leisurely stroll with a lift and in a car and on a motorbike. Now it's really quite touristy around here up on top. I wasn't expecting this. You've got souvenir stands, you can buy drinks and food. I'm just coming up to the top now. The Eagle's Point viewpoint is where you can get a fantastic view of the whole valley down below. So I've gotten away with it very lightly. I bought a little bit of snacks, some food and some drink, and I'm going to sit up the top and just admire the scenery, and I can have a long nice rest here now. It's downhill all the way back. Now there's just a short footpath here to the very top, the Eagle's Nest. There is a solar power plant up on top of the hill over there, which I can't go to, but I can go to this viewpoint here, I think, and see the view over the valley here. It's gone cloudy now, might get some rain, I don't know, but still magnificent spot to come and admire the scenery of the Karakoram. And the thing about this place, it is the confluence of 3 mountain ranges. You've got the Himalayas to the east, you've got the Karakoram the Hindu Kush to the west on the border of Afghanistan, and then the Karakoram in the middle, and they all meet right here. And to be amongst it all is pretty special. Oh, it looks like a camp up there, but here's the viewpoint, and this is where I'm going to stop and rest and admire the scenery, because look at this down here. The Altit fort is straight down below there, a lot smaller compared to the Baltit fort. I'm not sure if I'll make it there, but it looks a lovely old sort of traditional village around it. The river, the Hunza River running down the stream, and the Baltit fort over there where I was yesterday, and we stay on the other side of that hill there, looking down towards Alibad. The mountains below, behind in the cloud you can't see, but Rakaposhi and Deer Mountain up there, they're all behind the clouds, they're all over 7,000 meters. There's another one over there, and up behind me above the Baltit fort there's more snow-capped mountains up there. It just goes on forever. It's so beautiful. Hopefully the weather clears and we get some sweet scenery. I found myself a little cave which I can sit in and have a bit of a snack and a rest, and I've kind of been reflecting on everything, you know, while I'm sitting here in my cave in northern Hunza, thinking about, like, this morning I got up and I looked and it was like a 3-hour hike up here. It looked really difficult, it was very sunny and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not, but I didn't know whether to go, and I thought, you know what, just go for it and see what happens. So I start walking and it's really beautiful, and then people pick me up. The kindness of Pakistanis, bring me up the hill, the guy on the motorbike, just so nice. And I get here and I'm rewarded with a fantastic view. I'm sitting here in a cave in northern Pakistan. Sometimes I have to pinch myself and think, is this real? And it's like, stepping out your comfort zone is really important, something that you have to do in order to achieve some of the goals you want in life, and the rewards are always well worth it. It was the same when I started thinking about traveling, you know. It was like so many concerns. Is it safe out there? Am I going to get sick? Will I run out of money somewhere? Will I get all my stuff stolen? You know, is it dangerous? And the thing that I can only advise is, like, put all that to one side and just go for it. Just take the plunge, step outside your comfort zone, because the rewards are always well worth it. And here I am now. We've been traveling since 2017, since we left Australia, so 7 odd years, 8 years, 7 years, yeah, and we've seen some amazing things and done some incredible things, and we've been doing it on a budget, and it's worked out, you know. Like, sometimes it's difficult, that's life, that's the roller coaster of life. Sometimes you think, what am I doing this for? And other times you're on an ultimate high, and today I'm on this ultimate high because I'm up here admiring this wonderful scenery, and this is what really makes me buzz. This is what I love about life and about travel. So yeah, all I want to say, step outside your comfort zone, do the things you want to do, whether it's travel, whether it's the new job you're looking for, whether it's something you're not sure about but you want to go for it, just go for it and you will not regret it, I'm sure.